July 4th just happened, and it brings to mind that, like, you want to cook a bunch of stuff for people sometimes. And when you don't want to do ribs, which solves that problem, we're just going to do easy steaks. I got a couple ribeye for an easy steak tonight. Super easy. So, that's what we're going to do. These steaks have been sitting out for a while because you want them kind of room temperature-ish, because you don't want any condensation when it hits the heat on the grill, because that creates steam and it changes the cooking of it. So let them get to room temperature, and then dab them dry first thing. And then I told you guys, real easy. All I do with steak is salt or flavored salt. So I'm doing one of these on this. It's from Feeding Francis Salt Company. This is sea salt with black peppercorn. And then just so you guys know that you don't have to get too fancy, you can find this at any grocery store. It's just pink Himalayan sea salt. I use the coarse stuff because it makes a better crust, in my opinion. But that's what we're going for. So, yeah, we're going to put a good, solid layer of salt. Now we fire up the grill. So here's the deal. These ribeye are kind of thin. I'm not gonna lie. A thicker cut ribeye I would put at a little bit of a higher temperature, but because these are thinner, I'm gonna put it at like 200, 225. And what you want to do is not put it directly on the heat. You want to sit it in there for like 30, 45 minutes or so, just to get the flavor of the smoke. So I'm gonna put it high on the top rack, away from the heat. And we're gonna watch 2 episodes of Clone Wars. That's enough time on the smoke, and then we'll take it from there. Side note, only watched 1 episode of Clone Wars because I forgot the Charlie variable. She gets distracted by bright colors and plants. Alright, so what we're looking for is the steaks to be about 100 degrees-ish. Just check the temperature, and they are right there. Got a meat thermometer. I don't have the probes in. But now what we do is pull them off, and then crank the flames up and open it up so that we can do that part. So we got some good flamage going. Get a look at the temperature. Nice and high. So now we're just throwing them on. And the thing is that these are really easy to overcook because these are thin guys. But I'm going to leave them on for like 30 seconds. Do the 45-degree turn. Flip it, do the same thing, and check the temperature. And hopefully we don't overcook them. Get your nose out of there. Charlie,
Yeah.
say what you just said about the steaks.
It's not the best steaks you've done because they are thin, so you're worried that they were going to cook too fast or be overcooked, but they're still really good.
They're not even overcooked.
They're not overcooked, but they're like
They were good.
more cooked than.
One of these times I'll do a video where we go to the store and film like the actual meat store and pick out the cuts and stuff. But I just wanted to do because the 4th of July reminded me that sometimes you just have a bunch of people over and you gotta go to the regular grocery store and get some regular steaks. So that's what we did. And I will tell you this. A pellet smoker is like a cheater type of smoker, but it completely changes the flavor of your steaks and you'll never be the same again. This is still a better steak than you'd want in a restaurant, huh?
Pardon?
This-
Yeah, this is still better than. This is better than the one that we got in the Midwest in what's that little town called, where we got the
Deadwood.
which should have the best steaks because
Some
it's
of the
right
best
in
steaks.
the heart of the Midwest or whatever. And we got the steak, and then it was disappointing because we've all been ruined.
A
And
smoker-
everyone can attest to that. Everyone that's had your steaks, everyone can agree. The list keeps growing.
It's a blessing because you have it all the time, but it's also a curse because
In trouble, which is to
you'll never be able to have steak anywhere else again. Come here. Sit. If you think it's good, say awoo. A little bit good or really good? Say awoo.